All right, we back at it again, and this story comes out of Chicago, Illinois. Let's get into it. $50 million wrongful conviction case highlights decades of Chicago police force confessions. Michael Loria, USA Today. Let's go. Chicago. Four teenagers confessed in 1995 to murders during grueling interrogations by city cops. Now, after growing up in prison, they're getting $50 million for the decades they wrongfully spent behind bars. The payment for the Marquette Park Four, as they became known after the infamous murder case, is the largest since at least 2008 for reverse convictions in Chicago, a city that's racked up over $300 million in lawsuit settlements for wrongly convicted people, according to USA Today review of documents from Chicago's Department of Law. Damn, $300 million. Wow, that's a lot. Illinois has been dubbed by the Innocence Project, a nonprofit legal organization that's helped to successfully overturn over 300 convictions nationwide through DNA-based exoneration, as the wrongful conviction capital of the country. Illinois' 540 exonerations of wrongly convicted people tops the ranking of states, followed by Texas with 474 exonerations. According to the Innocence Project, exonerees in the last case, LaShawn Ezell, Charles Johnson, LaRod Stiles, and Treshawn McCoy, said in a joint statement that they're grateful the city has recognized the hurt that police did to them, but millions of dollars don't replace what was taken away. Amen to that. You lost precious years of your life when you were young, and you will never be able to get that back. Let's see, they were locked up in 95, so they were in there 50. Damn, that's almost 30 years. They've been locked away almost 30 years, so they are probably, what, 45 now? Yeah, they were around 45 years old now. They were locked up around 15, and they've been in there for almost 30 years. Yeah, that's not enough. I agree with that. No amount of money can ever return the years we lost due to Chicago's police misconduct that caused our collective 73 years of wrongful imprisonment, they said in the statement. The city of Chicago must take steps to protect our teenagers from police abuses like those we endured. Not just teenagers, shit. Ezell, Johnson, Stiles, and McCoy were charged in 1995 when they were between the ages of 15 and 19 for murders of Khalid Abraham and Yusuf Ali, owners of a used car lot near Marquette Park on Chicago's South Side, who were killed in their office execution style, according to the court filings. Police picked up McCoy first based on an anonymous tip, said Alexa Van Brunt, an attorney on the case and the director of the MacArthur Justice Center, a nonprofit law firm that focuses on criminal justice reform and civil rights litigation. Officers subjected McCoy to hours of grueling interrogation without counsel, during which he implicated the three others whom he knew were from the neighborhood. Chicago police coerced the teens into making false confessions and inculpatory statements and withheld evidence that would have proven them innocent. According to the lawsuit, no physical evidence linked the teenagers to the murders. All right, there you have it. They say Chicago is the wrongful conviction capital of the U.S. That's interesting. 300 million in wrongful conviction lawsuits so far paid out. That's an extremely lot of money and extremely amount of innocent people being locked up. And a lot of this is intentional. I don't think they care who really committed the crimes as long as they got a body behind bars for that crime. And this case sounds very similar to the Central Park 5. Yet we never heard about this case until now. If you listen, it's the same MO. They pick up one of them and they interrogate him for hours without counsel. And he's a young kid, so he probably figured I'll just say anything so I can go home, and winds up spending 30 years in prison for something he didn't do. And 50 million is not enough. I mean, you a 15-year-old kid, you missing out on some of the best years of your life at that age, and you spending it behind bars till you're almost middle age. Yeah, 50 million is not enough. What they owe these brothers they do like that, they owe them everything, I would say. You can't replace years that you missed throughout your life, stuck behind somebody bars for something you didn't do. This is a wicked system we in, man. And of course, when you're bottom cast like that, it makes you a target. I've heard about the things where people get in this system and some of them don't make it out. And you got to realize the things they were subjected to in prison, and they were innocent. I mean, we hear a lot of these stories over the years, people being exonerated, but I can guarantee you it's a lot of people that's still in there that are innocent that aren't exonerated. Shout out to these brothers. I know the money's not enough, but I'm glad to see they out from behind bars and they could get to live the rest of their life. Missed out on some glorious years, man. If you think back, those that's old enough, you think back and the things you experienced when you were growing up between the age of 15 to 30 to 40. Man, them the best years of your life. The age they're at now, they almost middle age. You're getting a little older. Uh, yeah, 50 million is not enough. What they owe these guys a lot more than 50 million, but it is what it is, man. That's why I say this system. There's no reform in this system. There's no reform in this system. This system has been in place for so long, and the corruption of this system and the injustice of this system is just not reformable. It needs to be torn down and done away with and begin from scratch. And it's mainly the people that's still in this system is why it needs to be torn down. All right, let me know what you think, and I will see you on the next one.